Salam Aleikum. Welcome back to another video. Today's topic is about greatness. You have greatness within you. You have greatness within you. I'm going to say that one more time. You have greatness within you. As a young man, I had dreams. I thought of things. But circumstances make you think otherwise, make you think less, make you believe in less. But when you have a vision, which is you have a goal where you are trying to be, it's something that comes from within. So if it's something that comes from within, there's something that you have to tap into. There's something within you that is great. And the more you think you aren't, the more you give in to your, I think the best term is carnal mind, the lower self, as people like to explain, the left hemisphere of the mind. There's the right hemisphere, which is not as logical, right? Because the left hemisphere is straight logic, thinking, right? The right hemisphere is feeling, intuition, all these sorts of things that are nice buzzwords in the communities such as the spiritual ones and what you have it. But the more I've started to get further into Islam, I've started to really gauge how those that are leaders in our faith, like the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was a great man, but that greatness came from within him. He made himself humble and went up to the mountain, into the cave, and was always wondering and questioning and asking, and finally it was revealed because he was ready. You and I, as human beings, have unlimited potentials. Unlimited, not limited, unlimited. You can do anything. You just have to put your mind to it. If you come with a mindset that tells you, I can't, I won't be able to, I shouldn't, you won't. If you come from a mindset of, I will, I can, and I should, then you will. This is why it's very important for people to actually think positively. Think positively. Think of yourself as great, not egotistical. Okay, I want to make this distinction. There is, in Islam, there's nafs, the part of you that is like always thinking of doing the wrong things and doing bad and whatever. So to fight against your nafs is a beautiful form of self-discipline. So the inverse would be making sure you're thinking positive thoughts, doing positive actions that will give you the feeling that you are a positive and good person. So if you can make your body and mind understand, hey, I want to be better, so I'm going to think better, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to talk better, I'm going to walk better, I'm going to act better, I'm going to be better, and everything that I do, you will be better. When I say you have greatness within you, it's true. What separates you from anyone in history that has ever accomplished anything? I want you to really think about this. Nothing. You live in a time period now which has so much information, so much access to knowledge, that those who were able to do what they did with the amount of limited knowledge that they had would look to you today and say you're wasting a gift, which is living in the present moment. This is the one moment in history where so much is possible now. Everything that we have always thought about, flying cars, right? All these sorts of ideas, they're now possible. And I'm sure you understand why I'm saying this, because there's someone who is somewhere on this planet working so hard to create something that's so new that we will all look at them and say they're a genius. But all they did was understand that they had the ability within themselves to do something great. Self-belief, understanding that you have it within you. You have what it takes to do great things. You just have to tap into yourself. You have to go within yourself and find out, what am I made of? What is my potential? What are my areas that I can get to, right? Like, you have to start thinking to yourself, like, how much more can I accomplish? You know, we kind of live in an era where there's too much happening at the same time, and that takes you from yourself. There's like right now, you know, I just got a notification, right? Mind wanders, looks at the phone, looks at what the notification. Everything now is trying to take you from your path. Your path is like no one else's. So make sure you stay on your path. Sometimes it comes with isolation. Sometimes it comes with confusion. Sometimes it comes with massive amounts of delay. Sometimes it comes with a revelation, a breakthrough, an aha moment, when you know you're on this journey. But you want to know when you're really on a journey, when the path isn't even noticeable to you. You're just walking on this journey. You're not even thinking of like the destination. You're just thinking of going one step, one foot after the other, pursuing something. Timothée Chalamet, when he said what he said at one of those award ceremonies and said, "I'm pursuing greatness," he's not joking. He's not joking. I mean, as much as we may laugh, that is not a joke that he's saying. He is professing to the world, I, Timothée Chalamet, am pursuing greatness. Why do you think we love athletes so much? It's the will. We can even see it in their eyes. Kobe Bryant, for me, is one of my great muses. When I say muse, someone who I look to, like, to gain inspiration from. There's one game in particular I always go back to, and I will watch it literally right after this video because I'm so motivated to understand how you can be great. It's that game that is the totality of who he was. It was a round one game against, I think it was the Utah Jazz, 2009. And it was, I think, game 3. I don't know, game 4, I think. Go watch that game on YouTube and understand that is a killer. A straight killer. He came in there, not one smile, not one joke. He came in there and did his thing. He did his thing. He did great things. He was great. He found it within himself to be great. And I urge you, whoever is watching, please understand you have it within you to be great. You just have to find it. And it's only your job to do it. No one else on this planet can find it for you. Okay? Please, take what I'm saying very seriously. It's not a joke anymore. It's not. We have to be serious with our lives. Remember, there's someone right now on this planet praying for your position, praying that they get that one opportunity? Are you just going to keep squandering it and wasting it? Or are you going to do something with what God has given you the ability to do? Salam Alaikum. Take care.